Drew's gonna be surfing with the Cali Bros. Hanging 10. Feeling gnarly, brah. All right, everybody, up on your feet. Let's get jogging. Ready, set, and let's go. We're pumping those arms. We're pumping those legs. Good job, Benny. Benny's all smiles today. Look at him. Good job, Cali Brew. Good job, Andy. Come on, E-Dog. Pump those arms and legs. Good job, Henry.
What's going on, Benny? Happy belated birthday, Drew Bruce. Andy Candy looking sharp in a new shirt.
Woo!
Thank you. It's not a new song. I bought my room.
I just feel like you wear the same green outfit the last 2.5 years. It's just nice to see you change it up and don't stink as much.
Hey, my green outfit is in the laundry.
He said, P.U. King Sushi, starting to smell like sushi.
What up, Johnny?
Hey, Christopher.
What up, Benny boy? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's good.
All right, stop there. Now standing in 2 and 3. We're doing our standing trunk twists.
How's a fine Tuesday with you, so?
You say, how's my fine Tuesday going?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I'm about fed up with this rain and snow and cold and precipitation. What about you?
Same.
Twist, John, twist. You're rocking, bud.
But it was good. I got home late from Philly yesterday, so I was able to get all my stuff done and feel like I'm at least caught up now today. And yeah, just going to be making some plans for tonight. Chris will probably be doing breakers on Potomac to shoot some pool around 8:30.
Let's go.
It's a pool hall right on Potomac.
Okay.
Trying to think where Potomac is.
Oh, that's where the doorstop is. Mount Lebanon.
Okay. Yes.
So
I know that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
19, and then that street that goes up where the Thai place is, Thai Spoon, and then the door stops there, and then Breakers is right next there. Or I guess another way of saying it is the movie theater where we went to see Lost Boys and all.
Got it.
What was the name of that theater? I forget off the top of my head.
It's my theater?
The Potomac Theater.
No.
No, not your theater. All right, stop there, everybody. Now let's pick up our jump rope. Hollywood, right? Hollywood Theater. All right, jump rope, ready, set, and go. But it'll probably be me, Jesse Anthony, Christian Zach.
Let's get those arms moving, E-Dog.
All right, spin those arms, everybody. Good. Keep jumping that rope. And stop there. Let's do our hula hoop. We only got one professional hula hooper here today, Mr. Henry Ciccone. Go. Let's see it, dude.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Benny loves the wiggles.
Well, thank you.
John's got a Louisiana shirt on.
Oh, I bet he eats some crawfish down there.
Louisiana Purchase.
What?
Is that what his shirt
about the
actually says?
Louisiana Purchase?
Louisiana Purchase?
And he had ham, green beans, and mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Cheesy potatoes.
Cheesy mashed potatoes. Leftovers, no food review.
Yep.
Yes, I see your great welches, Johnny. Get those body, look at that torso swinging.
What about you, Chris? What do you have for dinner?
I made some tuna pasta with roasted pine nuts and spinoche and what the heck is it called? Cherry tomatoes.
Oh, nice.
See, right here. Can you smell it? Smells good. Oh, of course, had pesto on it.
Oh, pesto. I love pesto.
Joe loves pesto.
I do.
Hey.
All right, stop with your hula hoop. And now let's step back into orange 5 and step on up to 1. I got a big thing of pesto in the fridge for my spinach and eggs.
You're making spinach eggs.
Yeah, most mornings I make spinach, tomato, pesto, eggies.
Nice.
Drew Bruce, how old did you turn last week?
What was that?
I was seeing how old Drew Bruce turned last week.
Oh. Old.
He's 30 now.
It's not Zoe, so.
That's what he said. You telling me he's lying? That's what he told me. Because Henry was turning 20 and Drew was a decade older.
He's would be 30, 1992.
Yes. Yes. Yes, 92.
So why'd you just fucking tell me he wasn't 30?
I know.
All right, stop there, everybody. Now let's do Johnny Appleseed Picker.
Yeah.
It's a speed limit around Denver. It's a speed limit slowly.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Greg. Come on, E-Dog.
When I saw speed limit 25, I said, oh, my age.
What about your age?
This is speed limit 30 or 25. It says, oh, it's my age.
You're 25.
Yeah.
E-Dog's birthday's coming up.
Woo, woo.
What are you doing?
I don't know how. E-Dog, how old you turning?
He's not going to be able to unmute himself.
Hold up your fingers.
Yeah, he's just staring at you.
He's probably turning close to 32.
What? E-Dog's almost 30. All right, stop there. Now let's stand in 2 and 3 and do our apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. Gonna get our squats all out on her.
Oh, wait. We're doing squats.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Squats.
Everybody. So I had said that a few weeks ago, and I don't know how I don't think I said that before. I went squats. Everybody. And I was like, I feel like I should have come up with that years ago.
Long time ago.
I don't
Let's
know
see it,
how
Benny.
that one slipped through the cracks.
All the way down, Ben. Where's Paulina at?
Yeah, where's Paulina?
Oh, it's absent.
He is absent.
I'm not.
You were absent on Saturday.
Okay.
Nah, you were,
Drew Bruce is headed to Cali on Friday.
is that why he's Drew Cal Bruce?
Correct.
What part of
Okay.
California, Drew?
Stop there. Now let's do our knee to elbow while Drew tells you.
First, I'm going to San Francisco on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Nice.
And then I'll be in Napa on Monday and Tuesday.
Nice. So
Yeah.
Northern California.
And then I'll be in LA on Wednesday and Thursday. Then I'm going to Cinnamon Pier.
Recording in progress.
You say Santa Monica?
Yeah,
Very cool.
and that's it.
Sounds like a good
He's
little
gonna be in
Cali trip.
Napa.
Doing it all.
I don't know if you know this, but Drew Bruce and Kevin Quinn are both kind of sommeliers, if you didn't know.
I am.
Kevin Quinn? I don't know Kevin Quinn.
He's a real famous sommelier. Drew probably knows him from his YouTube channel, Sommelier Kevin. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. He changed his YouTube channel to Daddy Sommelier now. All right, stop there, everybody. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna stand in orange chamber 5 and do our jumping jacks. Then we'll move on. Ready, set, jumping jacks. Jumping jacks.
Let's see it. Come on, V. We're doing jumping jacks. Good job, Johnny. Greg, get those arms up.
Standing in 5, out over 4 and 6. So it's snowing again? Come on.
Yeah.
It just keeps stopping, and I have so much hope, and then it starts again, and it shatters my spirit.
Get used to it.
All right, and stop there, everybody. Now let's pick those weights up. All right, pick those weights up. We're gonna do our menahute. Ready, set, let's go.
What are you guys planning to do?
We're gonna go fly to Napa Valley and hang out with Drew and Sommelier Daddy.
Chris, Joe, and the whole Eruption people today, I'm flying to Dominican Republic.
I love the Dominican.
Why?
All right, now arms forward, everybody.
One thing, Andy, because he like there's nothing to laugh about. He likes the Republican Dominican Republic. I mean,
There it is.
Dominican. You got it.
Dominican Republic. He
Yeah.
likes it, so that's why Joe said too. You know.
All right, now bend over. Let's do our Michael Behelps. Michael Behelps.
Johnny, all the way. Bend over. Greg, bend over. Eagle,
Chest
bend
down.
over. Where's your weights at, Johnny? Get them tape weights.
Tape weight.
Tape,
Come
weight,
on,
He's got his weights. Let's say it. All right, come on, use them.
Woo!
Gonna get you nice and strong and push that shopping cart for mom.
It's all.
All right, let's have Johnny doing some curls. Let's see those curls, everybody.
Yeah.
And buys for the guys.
Oh, by the way, on Monday, me, my dad, and my mom went to whole Shreddles, and I do sit-ups, 30 sit-ups.
Woohoo!
All
That's-
right, good, Andy Wagner, King Susie.
That's good. In our sessions, you should be doing 50 though. So you should have banged out 50. Right?
Right.
All right, let's see if you can get 50 today so you can show off next time.
Drew, you gonna
All right.
work out from California?
Shoulder press, everybody. Press them up.
What?
Ultimate
So you're gonna work out
Warrior.
from California like you did when you were down in St. John's or St. Bart's, wherever you were?
St. Martin. But
St.
no. But no.
St. whatever dude's name was.
I mean, like, say, hour behind you guys. So if I do it at 7 o'clock your time, I have to do it before.
That's a good time to work up an appetite. 4 o'clock workout. Whoop whoop.
But I think my mom and my sister were planning to go out somewhere. So
I'm just giving you a hard time, buddy. If you got time, we'd love to see it. If not, we get it. You're on vacation. Enjoy it.
okay.
I'm gonna see all your vlogs.
Yes, it.
All right, stop there. Put those weights down. Let's get those boxing gloves on, everybody. Boxing gloves on.
You got
Ready.
there, E-Dog.
What's he holding up? Willow?
Looks like Siegfried and Roy's greatest hits.
All right, ready. We're going to do our jibba jabbas. He knows all about Mad Mardigan. He was telling us he was watching Willow. He was
Joe,
cheering him on.
I think you skipped a step. You skipped with the ball.
I did not skip the ball.
Yeah.
That's
So-
all.
Saving it for the end. I'm changing up the order. Since we usually do weights last or boxing last, I figured for a little bit, I'll do the ball at the end. And like I did on Saturday, when we get down to the ground, we'll do core instead of on our butt instead of the knees, so that we're hitting more of the things that maybe we lack a little bit for time purposes. The things that get cut off that are at the end, I'll switch those up. All right, hooks, everybody.
That's all.
What up, dude?
If you and Chris doing vlogs, I'll edit. I go straight to YouTube.
He can edit and zip it to YouTube.
Hey, all right. We got our own editor now.
On
All
Andy's
right.
third channel, Eruption Sushi Athletics.
Woo! Uppercuts now, everybody. It's not unusual for Johnny to be talking about the Louisiana Purchase. It's not unusual for E-Dog to love Mad Mardigan.
Andy, you're almost up to 365 food reviews.
Yes.
Woo!
A whole year. It's over a year of food reviews.
Chris and Joe and Andy, by the way, since you're talking about food reviews, guess what? I had Mexican for dinner today, homemade tacos.
Yes, Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday.
Woo! Taco
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And I had tacos for dinner yesterday too.
Yep, you're up to 363, Andy. 2 more food reviews, and you have a full year of food reviews.
Yeah.
All right,
elbows
Andy,
up.
great job.
Let's do our speed bags. Forward speed bags.
People love my episode of WWE and also food reviews I'm doing.
I saw that you got 18 episodes of WWE.
All right, and now backwards. Conga.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
La 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 cha. La 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 la
Keep
la.
going, E-Dog.
La la.
All right, keep going, Benny.
So Chris and Joe now.
Hold on one
how
sec.
was
Stop
it-
there, everybody. Now let's do
Okay.
our front kicks. Kicking up over 1. Big kicks over 1.
Want to see those kicks, John?
What's
Those
that,
great
Viraj? What are you
kicks.
saying?
Just okay. So Chris and Joe beside this week, how you both doing beside this week, and how was the Easter weekend for both of you and the Easter bunny?
All right, Chris, you want to go first?
Easter Bunny came and left me $300 in Easter eggs all over my house.
Die.
It was really good, and brunch with the family was great. Too
Good.
bad Andy doesn't believe in the Easter Bunny. He would come and bring him presents too.
Hey, I know
Oh.
who the real is the bunny is.
All right, side kicks, everybody. Side kicks are penguins. Standing in 5, kicking out over 4 and 6. Let's go.
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
I'm a Nemo. I did dog. I busted wearing so children feel dinner me. I do this. And you say wow, 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 wow,
Wow, wow, wow, wow, wow. All right, stop there. Now let's do our back kick. Standing in 1, kicking back over 4 and 6.
Donkey kicks. Eon.
I think Chris was telling me that he made Easter dinner for his family and he had some grilled and smoked bunny rabbit. Is that what you did for Easter?
Yep. Smoked bunny rabbit. Caught him myself.
Tomorrow, me and my boy are going go to eat sushi bomb.
Who you and your boy Jay? What's his name?
Don Vasula.
Don Fazzulo.
JOSNVENDURA.
John Fazura.
Everybody stop there. Get that ball out and let's get bouncing, everybody. Bouncy bounce. Bouncy bounce. E-dog. We're ball bouncing.
Ito, go get your ball. You have a ball.
He said, don't tell me what to do, Chris. All right.
So
We're bouncing, everybody. And now single arm raises. Single arm raises. Single arm raises. Get your hands up. Oh, oh, oh.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Good work,
So-
everybody.
So Chris, how are you and how did Tank enjoy Easter, Chris?
He
All right.
loved it.
Both arms up, both arms down. Both
And
arms up,
how
both
was-
arms down, everybody.
how was your Easter, Joe, at your parents' place in Philadelphia with all your family people?
It was good. I got to hang out here on Bouncy Jacks. Bouncy Jacks. Bouncy Jacks. Got to hang out with Rocco and Mom and Dad the first night. Got to hang out with my nephew and brother-in-law and sister and aunt the second night. And then my cousin and my other cousin. And then stop there. And now let's do our sitting trunk twist. Sitting trunk twist. And then Saturday, had a friend come over and we were hanging out, went and visited more family members. Sunday, did fun Easter festivities over my sister's house, played with my nephew a bunch. And then
Twist,
Monday,
dog, twist.
I drove home and it took me
When it
7.5 hours, almost 8 hours to get back to Pittsburgh from Philly because of all the traffic and crappy weather. It was a blast.
Twisty dog twist.
It's Wednesday, April 20th, 2020.
All right, good. Everybody, stop there. I think we're 7:29. Let's stop there. All right. So, yeah, if you want to do some dribbles, you can do some dribbles, Johnny. Everybody else, raise your glass and ziggy zuggy, ziggy zuggy,
Oh,
Oi, oi, oi.
ziggy zuggy, ziggy zuggy,
oh,
Oi,
oh,
oi, oi.
ziggy zuggy, ziggy zuggy.
oh,
Oi, oi, oi,
And
and
roast.
roast.
Good, Henry, you can do some dribbles too, no problemo. You guys can do that. Again, that's why I just kind of shifted things around. Sometimes we shortchange some of the boxing and the weightlifting stuff. So I'll push the ball to the end in case we need to shortchange some of that. So guys, reminder for you guys that weren't here Saturday, we're going to turn our pad all the way around like this. We're going to be on our back now. Okay, so instead of going on our hands and knees, I want to do our core stuff just so we can get full time with it all, okay? So you're going to turn your pad like we do at the end. So our butts in 5 and our heads in 1. We're going to start off with our roll-ups, okay? Ready, set, and let's see if you can get 50, Andy. Go. We're doing sit-ups. All the way back, all the way up.
So Joe, did you get any cool Easter presents, buddy?
No, I didn't really get any Easter presents. I just got some candy and jelly beans and stuff, and I got some eye drops, which I value because I need those every day anymore because my eyes are always achy and dry. No. Oh, I got peanut butter too. Got peanut butter and eye drops.
Yeah.
The gift that
Yeah,
keeps on
cool.
giving for months.
Cool, Joe.
Come on, buddy.
Nowadays, Eruption Athletics, whether I get something or not, if I do, it's good, but I don't expect anything.
Yes, sir. I did get a chocolate bunny though too. So I got some candy stuff
Cool.
as well. My aunt made some chocolate covered pretzels. Did you happen to see the Facebook photos to see the cake Karen made and the little fruit tray she made?
If it's not a meat tree, I don't know if I want to see it.
It was cute the way that she did the cake and the fruit thing. It was much more efficient than a meat tree.
Oh, the cake. Oh, with the Kit Kats around it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it was chocolate cake with the Kit Kats with M&Ms with the little bunny feet sticking out, which made it look like he was in there, which I thought was cute.
Yeah.
All right, stop there, everybody. Now we're going to do our butt balance for 1 minute. Ready, set, go.
Still waiting for the meat manger.
What was that?
The next year Christmas meat manger.
My stomach when doing syrups. When my first up, my stomach is going holes.
Yeah.
Andy, how many did you get to?
I don't saw about 130 on Monday. And this is 250. And this is how many? This time I don't know.
I'm sure you're a little sore from Monday, but that's awesome, man. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Thank you.
So Eruption Athletics and Chris and Joe, my aunt today in the morning Zoom yoga was saying today is National Laughing Day, you know? That's what today is.
Laughing, like ha ha ha, like that?
Yeah, smiling, laughing, being happy.
All
That's
right,
what my
first
aunt
hold on,
said.
Viraj, we gotta switch it up here. Okay, buzzer just went off. So
Okay.
everybody, feet up in the air and feet down to the ground for 2 minutes. 2 legs up, 2 legs down, 2 minutes. Ready, go.
So that's what today's National Day is.
All right, well, Viraj, then tell us a joke and make us laugh.
It's in 17.
Yep.
It's May 6th. It's 17
Why
days.
did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road?
The what?
Why did the chicken cross the road or Chris Angler's tank cross the road? Why?
I don't know.
To get to the other side.
Oh, you got me good.
All right, thank you. That's
Well,
what I could come up with, Joe.
Congratulations,
You definitely made me laugh.
I'm smiling, you know.
Good, buddy. Good.
I'm happy, you know.
That's all that we could ask for.
Yep.
One minute in, 1 minute left. 2 leg
Things
raises.
like that, John.
Make sure you keep your knees straight, your legs straight, working those lower abs.
Sorry.
Keep going.
But Eruption Athletics, Chris and Joe, I got great news this weekend. It's going to get better. Saturday, I heard 80 degrees.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Is what my mom said.
All right. Good. Stop there. Now we're going to sit on up and we're going to do our twist taps. Ready, set, and let's go. Twist taps, everybody. Side to side.
And you can use weights. I'm using weights on my hands too.
Come on, Mr. Louisiana, get twisting.
Mr. Louisiana.
So everybody's in. It's going to be Christian, Zach, Jesse, Anthony, and myself. I was just waiting for all the replies because I texted Anthony at 2 p.m. to coordinate everything, and he just got back to me at 6:40.
Yeah, seems about right for him.
So we'll be at Breakers shooting some pool if you're feeling randy.
I have to get back with CPON and see what he's doing.
Me?
All right, stop there, everybody. Next, now we're going to do our bicycles. So lay on back, get those feet in the air, and pedal like you just don't care. Ready, go.
Welcome back, John.
And like Chris says, whether you use a weight or ball in your hand, easy Claytas.
Yep. But that Drew's got his leg weights on. He's getting that Cali bod ready.
I was talking to Paul earlier. Was he mentioning to you at all about his friend getting out?
Friend getting Paul.
Valley.
What do you mean his friend getting out?
Then the answer is no. It's quite a story, I'll have to tell you.
Yeah, he called me earlier, but I was on a Zoom or about to get on a Zoom call. But he had said that he was calling to tell me that his definitely got whatever from work, said that he would be able to golf, but he didn't say anything else about that.
Yeah, he sent us that message last night, and he was apparently disappointed that neither one of us were jubilant enough for him. Paul fashion. He was like, well, you guys didn't even respond and get excited. I was like, I mean, to be honest, I was asleep. And I don't know, I can't even remember what time it came in. I was dead to the world at that point.
I think I
All
was
right, everybody, feet flat to the ground and lift your hips high. Hold it for 1 minute. Ready, set, go.
Are we talking about the friend that designed his crappy tattoo?
I don't know if that was definitely him, but yes, I think so.
His favorite band would be Stabbing Westward.
Yes. But he was just telling me the full story to detail, which I don't think I knew all the details before. And it was quite a story.
How he got in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that story because someone was at one of the first golf trips that I ever went on. His own cousins were clowning on him because they were asking about his tattoos, and he explained the story of how that guy designed the one, and then he told the story, and they were laughing like, man, you need better friends.
Well, I knew the story, but I didn't know all the details of the story and all the aftermath of the story, which, again, I think will be new information because I never heard this, and I was quite surprised. All right, everybody, grab your glass and ziggy zaggy.
Oi, oi, oi.
Ziggy zaggy.
Oi, oi, oi.
Ziggy zaggy.
Oi, oi, oi.
And
Oi,
Bruce.
oi, oi. Prost.
Yeah, it sounded to me that guy deserved what he got.
Yeah. Again, I mean, I had it told to me, but I never had it told to me at this length. And that's what I was saying to Paul, basically. I was like, I hate to say it, but like, good riddance, and I hope he never gets out.
But he did get out, right?
And I was like, well, and he is. And he was like, oh, yeah, I want to go see him and talk to him and this and that. I was like, if I was you, I would never see or talk to this person ever again. And I was like, and I listed several reasons and repercussions of doing so that he obviously did not put any thought into.
Or it just fell on deaf ears.
Yeah, well, we talked about that as well. Everybody, knees in 5, hands on the logos. We're gonna do our bunny butts. Ready, go. And then we went a little bit more in depth about Michael Allen's appearance as well.
Michael, motorcycle.
If only you would have taken time to read his 5-page memoir on Batman, you could have known how good it was before having to watch it.
Nah.
Good, kick him back, everybody.
He's as reputable source as anybody to never listen to.
I broke it down in 2 potential scenarios that either A, Mike full well knew that they were going there that night and just decided, all right, I definitely don't want to tell him because I don't want to see him and I don't want to talk to him. Or what I think is the more likely one, B, she told him that he wasn't allowed to let him know or talk to him, or
Yeah, I would agree. Paul told me that it was a double date, and I was like, well, that makes it a little bit different, but still, it's like I would have called Paul and be like, hey, are you working tonight? There's 4 of us coming. Not to like get a hookup or anything, but just being like, if you are, I'll see if I can get in your section.
Or just even, hey, like you don't even have to sit in a section, but you could just be like, yo, I'll be there tonight, like stop over and say hi or something like that. Then you're making it known, like, look, I'm not trying to like have you be my server, but I don't want to just spring on you that we're just showing up and not let you know.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, let's do our fire hydrants. Which again, I'm sure Mike's defense will be like, oh, well, how am I supposed to know when he's working there? If he even tries that, or he could realistically, which again would have validity of its own, like, well, yeah, I just didn't want to interact with him. Which is what it is, I guess.
Isn't that funny? She got begged to come to his wedding. I guarantee Mike only gave Paul a gift from himself, not from her as well, which would have been customary to give twice the amount of money if you have a date. And
so that's more of the thing, is in context of everything makes it even more messed up, because I could almost rationalize the action if like he asked Paul and Paul was like, no, I'm not doing that, and then this happened. But the fact that he went out of his way, accommodated, whatever, included, had him in his wedding, like literally in his wedding, and then
yep,
it's a bit different. All right, everybody, we're doing Spider-Man, Spider-Man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Well, then that's another thought too. Even why I just can't stand Mike is after all the making sure that she was accommodated and he was accommodated for Paul's wedding, he then couldn't even give Paul 2 full nights of his attention for his bachelor party.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even taking that into account, but yeah, that's a whole nother. That came before everything. That was when he was still in his obsessed, infatuated phase, I suppose, where don't you just want to stay home and whisper sweet nothings into each other's ear? If I had a dime for every time you did that, Chris.
You would have a dime.
Yeah, I didn't even
Come
bring
on,
it
John.
up in the conversation, but that's something to account for as well. Everybody stop there. Now you're gonna do one arm up, one leg back, right arm up, left leg back. We're holding it for 1 minute. Ready, set, and go. Hold it, everybody.
Bird dog.
You got it, dude.
E-Dog, why are you standing? Good job, Benny. Good job, Henry. Good job, Andy. Greg. John, get that arm up.
I did my 10.
Come on, Callie. Drew.
I said I did my 10.
10 what?
At least.
You just hold
What'd
it.
I
We're
say?
not, you're just holding. We're not doing back and forth.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Since whenever
yeah,
we
listen,
done.
buddy, I'm changing things up a little bit. So usually we do it for 10 seconds. Today I said we were holding it for 1 minute.
Yeah. My bad.
It's okay. No problem, buddy. I know
That
when
old-
I throw curveballs at you guys, we get you so used to a certain routine, and then when I mess with it, it gets a little confusing.
It's his 30-year-old brain not remembering stuff.
All right, there's the buzzer. Now we're gonna switch sides. Left arm up, right leg back. Hold it for 1 minute. Ready, go.
For your question, Chris, my memory is fine.
Cool, Drew Bruce.
All right, then
No,
I want
hit
all
the
the
deck.
fine details of the wines and the regions from Napa Valley that you enjoy and indulge in.
Plus, I got a from work. So
Hold
take
it up. 20 seconds left, everybody. Keep it up. Eric's still showing us Willow. Why is he so obsessed with Willow?
Well, let me see it at the camera, E-Dog. Go, spin it around. That's the back. I need to see the front. Shrek the Third. Nice.
All right, buzz there, everybody. Now we're going to do our chin and chest lifts on the ground or on the ball. Ready, set, go. All
I was
down.
I'm not going to flu because I got a flu.
What'd you say, buddy?
I got the flu.
You got the flu.
Yes. From
Oh,
work.
no. The kung flu.
Someone from work got it to me.
Sure, it's not the COVID.
I thought first, but it took like 2 days to realize it.
Well, hope you feel better, buddy. E-Dog, get the deck.
Hope
I
you
thought
feel
it was-
better, Drew Bruce.
I thought it was the last of the system of my shot too.
You're not gonna have to wear a mask on Friday, Drew, when you fly. That's cool.
Actually, they extended to May 3rd, so I have to.
After Monday, they said no more.
All right, everybody, stop there. We're doing our push-ups now. Who's counting set number 1? We have any takers?
Someone else can go, but I don't mind again.
Anybody? All right, Viraj, looks like you're on, brother.
Okay, ready, Eruption Athletics. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Let's go. Ek up, ek down. Bear up, bear down. Turn up, turn down. Char up, char down. Patch up, patch down. Chaw up, chaw down. Sat up, sat down. At up, at down. No up, no down. And last one, dust up, dust down. Thank you, Joe. Good job, Eruption Athletics today with me.
All right, everybody, roll on your side. 1 minute of Suzanne Summers. Go. You remember when the only obsession Adel had was pool? Those were simpler times.
Yeah. Much simpler times.
I had to really think about, because Anthony always enjoys pool, and they were pulling for D's, like I was telling you, and I was like, there has to be something in the South Hills I'm forgetting about. And then I remembered about that Breakers place on Potomac. And I was like, all right, that's a good solution, because then I knew that would get Zach there and Christian there, since it's close to everybody instead of having to go down there.
Go to my house.
What'd you say, Andy?
You can go to my house.
We'll stop at your house. Cool. Do you have a pool table?
All right, buzz there, everybody. We got set number 2. Callie, Drew, Bruce. You got set number 2, bruv.
Okay. I guess I'm doing it. Up 1. Down 1. Up 2. Down 2. Up 3. Down 3. Up 4. Down 4. Up 5. Down 5. Up 6. Down 6. Up 7. Down 7. Up 8. Down 8. Up 9. Down 9. Up 10. Down 10.
All right, perfect. Everybody roll on your other side. We're doing Suzanne Summers for 1 minute. Go. We should have just enough time when we're done this to do a 1 minute plank, and then we'll get our drink, and then we'll do our cool down stretch. John, what are you doing?
Not listening.
Lay on your side and get that leg up.
That leg, Benny. Good job, bud.
Thank you.
At that perfect 180 degrees.
It just comes out of nowhere.
Good work. Let me know if you guys are at Crafty or whatever your plan is there. I don't know how long we'll be at Breakers or what our next stop will be or whatever. But again, if you want to shoot over and see Anth, for sure, we'll be there by 8:45-ish.
Gotcha.
All right, 1 minute blank. Ready, set, and everybody up.
Try my best, but if I have to flip, so I can't even breathe, but I'll try.
Hold it, guys and gals. Well, guys and gals, there are no gals. Hold it, guys. By the way, Chris, did you notice wind veil on here?
Yes. It's gone though now.
Do you remember who that is or no?
Wasn't it a group home or something?
Yeah, it was Mainstay.
Well, that, and like I feel like I've seen them pop in every once in a while, but then they'd never say or do anything.
Yeah, they never turn their stuff on, and when there is audio, there's always a lot of background noise. I don't know who it is, what's going on, but I'm probably just gonna start. eliminating them from the room. Because I mean, that was stuff that's been done for like a year now.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, stop there. Come on up. Get yourselves a drink. And ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi,
Ziggy zaggy,
oi,
ziggy zaggy.
Oi,
oi, oi,
Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy.
oi,
And roared.
and roast them.
bold.
I forget why the chicken crossed the road.
Chris, I tried to get you mid-sip there so that you would spit it up.
I'm all laughed out from that one.
All right, everybody, here we go. Look up to the sky, down to the ground, up to the sky, down to the ground, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Roll your shoulders back, roll them back. Arms across your chests.
Yay.
Yay. All right, hands on your hips to the left and right and left and right. Hang down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. And now kick your butt, kick your butt, kick your butt.
Benny's bottom.
Hey.
All right, good. Wrist rotations. Wrist
Wrist
rotations.
rotations.
Good. And now small arm circles forward. Small arm circles backward. Big arm circles forward. Big arm circles backward.
Fast walk.
3 breaths. Ready. In and out. In and out. In and out. All right, Benny, I know you love doing it. Say the mantra.
Okay. Mind open.
Mind
Mind
open.
Mind
Mind
open.
Heart
Heart
and
and
Lord.
Lord.
Go receptive.
So
And so
receptive.
receptive.
So recepted.
All right, good job today, Gregory and Benny and Henry and E-Dog and Drew, Callie and John and Andy and Viraj. Oh, you know who Drew Callie's trying to be? He's trying to be like Mike Callie.
I
Mike
mean,
Hardy?
Harmony.
Or what did you call him? What was the name?
Matt Harmony.
Drew Callie and Matt Harmony coming to Club Cafe near you.